Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Allis, and I would love for you guys to hit that subscribe button and join my little YouTube family. Today's video is going to be a little review slash first impression of the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. As you guys already know, Carli Bybel, I mean, if you don't know her, I mean, you're living under a rock. Get it together, girl, because if you don't know Carli, then you need to, okay? The siren outside, I don't know what the heck is going on, but we're just gonna push through it because it has been going off for at least 10 minutes and it just doesn't stop, and I have to film. So, I mean, we're just gonna push through it. So if you're hearing a lot of background noise, please understand. I can't control, okay? She created this palette, I don't know, I think it was last year? I want to say it was 2015 that this palette came out. She collabed with BH Cosmetics and created this really pretty palette. This has 10 eyeshadows and it has 4 highlighters. I've talked about it in the past, but they're really nice, very pigmented, very beautiful, and really nice palette overall. They do not sell it anymore. It is discontinued since this hunka came out. I wanted to go over both of these palettes and kind of give you guys a comparison of what she added, what she took away to the new palette, and what she improved on, and just my overall thoughts. I used it today to create this look. My initial idea was to create a comparison review and then a tutorial, but then while doing this makeup, I didn't realize how long I was taking, and I already know that when I export this footage, like it's gonna be a lot for the makeup and this video to be all compiled into one. And if you're anything like me and if you make YouTube videos, I feel like when they're really long, it kind of gives me anxiety, and I feel like nobody's gonna be interested in watching it, and it's just not even gonna be like, I hate to make really long videos. I mean, if you guys like to watch them, obviously I'll do them, but since nobody has really ever told me that they like long videos, then I don't do them. So today is just going to be a review and comparison and kind of just an overall look of both of them, and then the next video that I follow up with will be the tutorial on how I created this look. When this palette originally came out, I believe it was like $14, $14.50, something like that, and then when this one came out, this one was $19, and the offer was available for a while, and I think it might still be at the $19 price point, but then it will be jacked up to 22 bucks or something like that, which is still a really good price considering it's humongous and you get a lot of colors in here. So let me just give you guys a quick little look of it. This one has, and as you can see here, it has like a little bit of a rose gold accent to it. The words, the letters, they're a little bit rose gold metallic-y looking, versus the ones from the old palette are silver. I definitely like this one more just because, I mean, I'm a rose gold fan. I mean, a lot of us are, so it's just a lot more visually appealing with the rose gold in my opinion. And then once you open it, it's like, ah, it just has a really pretty marble packaging to it, as you can see here, whereas the original does not. It is just plain white, and then the top here has some stripes. The new one also has a really good size mirror, which the older one also had as well. As you can see here, good size mirror for the palette size, but this one is bigger because it is a bigger palette. So the old one had 10 colors and it had 4 highlighters, whereas this one has 15 eyeshadows and then it has 6 highlighters, which is really nice, and they are absolutely stunning. I do remember a lot of the complaints that people had for this palette being that it didn't have enough transition shades. So when she came out with this one, I feel like she really did listen to her complaints and listen to the feedback that she got, whether it was positive or negative, and she kind of just took that with her. She sunk it in and she just redid it. Oh my god. What is going on? I need to go check. Overall, I just feel like she really listened to her feedback and she went with it and she did what she could to really just revamp it and make it a better product. She added some more transition shades and some more matte shades to this one, which was really nice. If you are a makeup person, then you know you can definitely appreciate your good transition shades. Just because a transition shade for me might not work for somebody who's fairer or darker than me. So it's always nice to have some variety, and I think she did add that this time around. She did keep a lot of the same colors with just a few additions. She also added some more color to it, so it's not so neutral. You definitely still have your mauves, which are on this side, but then you have this really pretty pink color with some gold accents in it, which is very beautiful. I'm definitely looking forward to doing a look with that, so let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. And then she did also add some highlighters. She added this really nice white one, and I also feel like this one is also new, but the others I feel like are in this palette. I want to say these two right here were like her hit sellers, so she kind of made them bigger. Don't quote me on that. I'm just going off of my eye and what I'm seeing and what colors look the same. It's a really big bang for your buck because, I mean, let's be real, you get so much colors and it's so affordable. It's under $20. Even at its highest price point, she has said the price, and it's still going to be under $30, which I think is amazing. Can really appreciate when beauty gurus come out with products and keep it at a really affordable price point so everybody can afford it, just because sometimes I see these collabs and the price to get it, it's like, girl, it's like, even if I wanted to support you, girl, that's expensive. But as a whole, I do like BH Cosmetics and I do like these palettes. I really like this one and I've talked about it in the past, and this one I also really like. While using it, I am going to keep it 100% real. I did feel two of the colors did not go on as true as I hoped they would, and it was this one and this one. I feel like these two colors were definitely not as opaque as I wanted them to be. You will see it in my tutorial when I do my makeup, but I feel like I had to really pack on the color. So in that situation, I ended up just coming into this one and just picking out the brown in the center here and using that one because I know this one is really pigmented. I feel like the pigment was lacking a little on these two, but all the other shades, at least that I've swatched and that I've used, I did not have an issue with. The highlighter that I love the most is definitely this stark white one. I feel like it's beautiful. I have it in my inner corners here, and I also have it right in the center of my cheek as a highlighter. Amazing. It is very creamy. It's finely milled, so it's not extremely glittery, but oh my god, you guys, holy pigment. It is stunning. It is so stunning, and I really appreciate that she came out with this color, just because I'm always looking for a nice frosty white to use on my inner corner, to highlight my eyebrows, and to just use wherever I need to just bring a lot of attention to my face. Whenever I just want to crank up a highlighter and just make it that much more oomphy, I always go for something like this, and this white is to die for. So it is really beautiful, and I'm sure a lot of you fair skinned girls will appreciate something like this, just because a lot of times when you're extremely fair and you have that milky color, a lot of times it's very hard for you to find a highlighter that would work for you and would actually highlight on your skin since you're already so fair. So using something like this, I mean, it's white, it's going to work for you. From what I'm seeing on other people's review, the general consensus is a lot of people really like this white. I used the palette. I did not experience a whole lot of fallout, but there definitely was some, but it wasn't like to the point where it was overwhelming. I also wanted to touch on the highlighters really quickly. For some reason, I also feel like the 4 highlighters on the bottom are better formulation than these two right here. I just think they're a lot more vibrant. As you can see, I mean, look at them. They're super, super, super pigmented. And then these two, I mean, they're definitely pigmented. These are like the awkwardest places to do swatches. Like, really get it together, at least. These are definitely pretty, but as you can see here, they're definitely not like bam in your face like these. You know what I mean? So overall, the formulation of these highlighters to me is definitely more like in your face. But these are also really nice, and they're good for the people who really don't like intense, super bright highlighters. You know, like me, right? Like, I don't like intense highlighters. I just feel like they're just too out there, too in your face. Kidding, obviously. I mean, look at my face. I'm glowing like a baby star, okay? Overall, really good palette, definitely worth the money. I'll definitely be reusing it, and I'm looking forward to doing more looks with it, so I'm hoping you guys want to see some so that I can make some videos on it. I think it is a perfect spring summer palette because it has so many neutrals, but it also has all those highlighters in it, which allow you to just mix to get your perfect glow that you want to have for that day that you put the makeup on, which works perfectly. If you don't want to go too crazy with your highlighter, you don't have to, but if you do, you also have that option, which is awesome. As you can see here, I wanted to go crazy today. I really shouldn't have, because I have like this little baby monster right here who's growing, and I really shouldn't like accentuate him and put him on the spot like that, but I mean, I just couldn't help it. This palette is gorgeous. If you can get your hands on it, highly suggest that you do. I think she did a really good job with the palette. So that's going to complete this video. I'm going to wrap it up here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Stay tuned for the tutorial. I will be putting that up next. Don't forget to hit that little bell so you know when I upload my tutorial on this look, so you don't miss it when I do make that live. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace. What? That was weird. Bye.